Mickey, I know we've had a lot of conversations about what takes place, particularly this time of year when schools are coming back together, boards and heads, and they're looking out there what all is facing them this year. And so we want to have a little opportunity to talk a bit about why it seems to be so easy for the lines between board and administration to become blurred, and then problems arise maybe before you even get started good in the school year.
Well, I think it's a real positive thing is that board members and administrators alike are just so passionate about what they're doing. I mean, most board members are parents, so they're concerned about the welfare of their students. But it's this passionate pursuit of trying to make the school better. But the problem is that sometimes everybody's trying to do everything, and there's not a clear understanding and alignment of who's responsible for what. And so these lines do get blurred.
Yeah, so even well-intended efforts can wind up with the wrong results if there isn't clarity around this. And so I know you like to talk about this student welfare and institutional welfare, and how can that work its way through in a way that brings about alignment and clarity for an organization?
Yeah, we've worked for several years on what we call a framework to try to give a picture of the complexity of school organization and operation. And I don't think very many people understand all that goes on in the life of school. So this framework that we use is organized into 6 sectors. And 3 of those sectors are about student welfare and 3 are about institutional welfare. So if you think about student welfare, what is absolutely critical to the welfare of the students, the academic program and the way instruction is delivered, and then what enhances the welfare of students, the co-curricular activities and things of that nature, and then what enables each student to reach their full potential. And so you think about the counseling program and things of that nature. But then when you look at institutional welfare, you have those same 3 sectors. What's absolutely critical to the welfare of the institution is the way it manages it and reports its finances. What enhances the welfare of the institution is the way it presents itself, the cleanliness and beauty of its facilities, and does it present itself as a professional organization. And then when you think about what enhances each institution, you have to think about public relations and fundraising and those kinds of things. So what we're trying to communicate is that boards are responsible to be engaged and involved in the welfare of the institution. Administrators should be engaged and involved in the welfare of the students. And if we can keep those delineations of responsibilities, administrators, student welfare, boards, institutional welfare, it helps clear these blurred lines.
Yeah, so plenty to do, obviously, but the right focus with the right people doing the right things is really so important. And again, boards with institutional welfare, with the head and the administrative on student welfare, just keeps a tight focus to allow both to really fit well together.
Exactly. If boards understand that they just need to be informed about student welfare, but not engaged. But they give their attention, they focus their attention on institutional welfare, we're going to make progress.
So then in these 6 sectors, in ways it seems very clear, and yet it can seem like a lot. Would you say that, well, you ought to start with the student welfare critical and work your way around, or how does that best fit together?
I tell you, all 6 of those sectors are absolutely essential for the school to operate successfully. I mean, it's like a wheel that's out of balance. If something's not given attention, the whole structure is going to be out of balance. So when lines of responsibility are clearly delineated, then all those sectors get attention.
Yeah, and that seems to be where the alignment of student welfare, institutional welfare, that each can be addressed on its own, yet it fits together with clear, really opportunity for board involvement and head involvement, but working together.